Happy first Friday Messenger of 2021. I hope that you all had a wonderful break, a very family-filled and relaxing time, and we're so excited to be back. I am out here in the cold by these beautiful new gates that we have been working on getting installed for a while. Mr. McKenna, our former head of school, before he left, this was one of the final things that he wanted to be sure was completed, and that is the security of the backside of our school. So you may have noticed that earlier in the fall we had some fencing put up along Sabre Way to kind of secure that end of the school, and now we have these beautiful gates that were able to be installed over the break to complete that security. And they match beautifully with the architecture of the school. They will be on an electronic system, so just as our other doors are, so that the kids can go in and out as they need to and be able to go to recess and come in and those kinds of things. So wanted you to see them before you pulled up for carpool on Monday and wondered what they were. So we're very, very excited about them, and lots of thanks to Mr. McKenna. Next week, first of all, I hope you've had a great week this week. I know that the children were excited to see their teachers, and likewise their teachers were excited to see them. It sounds like it was a really smooth week, so we're glad that we had that time to re-enter that way. Next week we get to be back on campus. We're so excited. We are really looking forward to seeing the children. I know that in terms of COVID cases in the community at large, of course the country and Austin included are both seeing increases. In our community, it looks like right now we're at a really good space, and so please continue to take care of your COVID protocols at home. If you have traveled, this is my first time back on campus after quarantining this week because I traveled with my family, and so if you did travel over the break or you have traveled this week, I should say, we really ask that you consider keeping your kids home next week and doing that full quarantine so that we can all be safe here together on campus. Our goal is to come back to campus safely and stay on campus this spring. We really want to do that as much as we can. So thank you in advance for considering staying at home if you've traveled more recently than January 1st. That being said, we have a lot going on next week. Report cards will go live on Monday, probably Monday afternoon, so you can look on your portals and see your kiddos' achievements this fall. So those will be coming. We have a lot of different events next week in terms of your children getting ready for next year. As crazy as that sounds, it's January. We are so excited about what's coming up. So traditionally our fourth graders at this time of year always do their fly-up day to look at fifth grade and the middle school. While they can't do that physically this year, they will be zooming in to fifth grade classes one day each next week. So one fourth grade will go on the 12th, one fourth grade will go on the 13th, and one fourth grade will go on the 14th. So information will be coming directly from your teachers, your fourth grade teachers on that. Fourth grade parents, you will then get to have a presentation on middle school life and curriculum next Friday, the 15th, after Mass. So there will be a link for that in the messenger, so please look to that. In addition, we have an all-school parent fly-up day next Tuesday, the 12th at 9 a.m. There is a link that is in the messenger, but also in the mail you will receive an invitation to join us for that fly-up day, as well as a curriculum guide for the grade that your child is entering next year, so that you get a chance to see what is coming up. You know, what we realized this year is that a lot of you, especially those of our families who are new, couldn't be on campus in the way that we normally are. So you may not know all the wonderful traditions that we have in each grade level and all the really neat things to expect in each grade level. So we want you to get a sense of that. So we're inviting all of our families, current and new, to join us in a fly-up day so that you can see, albeit virtually, what to expect next year for your children. There's so many wonderful things that we do here on campus throughout the years that we're excited to share with you. So we hope you'll join for that. If you can't, you've got the curriculum guides that are coming to you in the mail. And of course, we are always open to questions and hope you'll reach out to us with any questions that you have. Next week, On the 14th, as you know, a lot of you filled out, a lot of you, actually, I should say, a lot of you filled out our survey that I asked everyone to engage in, and I really appreciate you doing that, especially, as as I've assumed this role of head of school this year, it's important to me to know, what are your thoughts? Where are you as we have started to enter into this time together? What are your thoughts on how we are doing and what's important to you? And so I really, really appreciate the feedback that you've given us. And so next week on the 14th, I'll do a webinar, a Zoom webinar, share the results that you gave us in terms of your feedback, and also what we're working on in our plans as we move forward as a school. So I hope you'll join for that. And again, there's a link in the messenger for that event. Once again, if you can't join, I hope that you will reach out to me with any questions. I'll be happy to chat with you. I love talking about our school. Let's see, this is gala season. The gala is coming up. It is in April 17th. I'm so excited. We are doing it here on our fields with COVID protocols in place, so we'll be able to do it. My absolute favorite band ever is joining us, Skyrocket. I hope that you will come. I will be in the front, the craziest dancer of all, probably. But I hope that you will join us. They are so fun. And the most important thing is I hope you'll get involved. We have an open call to join the gala committee. Please look in the messenger and reach out to Alicia Robertson, our Director of Advancement, if you'd like to join in that. We would love to have you. The more the merrier. This is a time to celebrate all we have achieved. So last, we have an open house coming up, and that is July 19th. It is again virtual, and it is at 8:30 in the morning. There's a link for that in the messenger. If you have friends that are interested in joining St. Gabriel's, the best school in town, we would love to have them here join virtually for that open house. So look for that link and reach out to Farrah Golab with any questions. So other than that, lots of good sports coming up next week. I'm excited to see our basketball teams in action again, and there's 2 basketball games, so look for that in the messenger. I can't wait. Have a wonderful weekend. I can't wait to see you next week, and go Sabres.